Tume ya kuratibu mishahara na marupurupu SRC imeshtumiwa kwa kupunguza mishahara ya maafisa wengine wa serikali huku ikiongeza mshahara wa wanachama wa tume hiyo. Maseneta walitaka kujua ikiwa tume hiyo ina mamlaka ya kujiongezea mshahara, ikitaja hatua hiyo kuwa ukiukaji wa sheria, na sasa wanataka mwenyekiti wa tume hiyo Lyn Mengich kuchukuliwa hatua kwa kukiuka katiba.
Mr. Speaker, sir, the committee should clarify whether the Gazette notice comply with Section 11 of the Statutory Instruments Act of 2013, and 2, ascertain whether appropriate consultations with the relevant stakeholders was undertaken, noting that the transparency and fairness principle stated in the Constitution under Article number 235D is applicable to these instances.
There has been serious discussion across this country on the fate and warfare of ECD teachers. That the commission that is supposed to look into the warfare of Kenyan workers and public officers would have demanded a full implementation of the new scheme of service for ECD teachers. But what does this Gazette notice do, Mr. Speaker? This Gazette notice increases the salary of the chairperson of the commission.
This Constitution, Article 75, says, Mr. Speaker, that a state officer shall behave, whether in public and official life, in private life, or in association with other persons, in a manner that avoids any conflict between personal interest and public or official duties. So when she increases her own things, how then does it fit with this law, which refuses exactly that?
Is it fair to disable state officers who are carrying out important function by removing allowances that are supposed to be functional for those state officers, Mr. Speaker? Mr. Speaker, to clarify to us that this chair, whether she is fit to hold that public office, when she is adding herself and then hiding all this by trying to make people believe that it is the MPs who are bad. Mr. Speaker,
SRC seem to have an attitude towards state officers and particularly politicians in this country, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, we want to tell SRC that we perform a constitutional duty.
I think the committee must come out strongly. The delegated committee, and I propose, Mr. Speaker, let delegated and finance and budget committee come together and give us a recommendation to remove the SRC chair for gross violation of the Constitution, Mr. Speaker, and disbanding the SRC.